Hello everyone, I'm reaching out with a humble request for financial assistance. Lola is currently in a private hospital and unfortunately we are unable to cover all her medical bills. She has been diagnosed with TB and pneumonia. While we have PhilHealth, it doesn't cover much of the expenses. I understand that some may judge or criticize us for asking, but I'm doing this for Lola's health and well-being. If you are able and willing to help, it would mean the world to us. Thank you for your support. If you're willing to donate, here is the link. And then Mary and Brandon proceed, to post a picture of Lola, And then also on top of that, this is the actual, link for the GoFundMe they've made on this other website called Kofu. Now, I don't know if this is true, but I believe that they may have been banned from GoFundMe. Now listen, I don't have that as a fact, It's just that why go to a different website to, ask for money? Unless this website is, look at it this way. At first I thought maybe this website is for local people only within the country, but it's not. It's an international website that anybody can use, So anybody can donate from anywhere in the world, all right? Point blank, period. But then at the same time, the difference between this and probably GoFundMe is that I believe when it comes to GoFundMe, it can be a bit tricky because you have to live in a certain country to do it. But hey, either way though, they've come out to try and ask for money from you lovely folks. I'm going to say lovely folks are just people that are smart enough to not donate to them. The people that are going to, that's a whole different conversation. But let's just dive into a little bit more when it comes to Brandon and Mary. In the post in particular, they say that they don't have enough to cover the expenses, despite having this PhilHealth. All right, cool. And they also say that I understand some may judge or criticize us for asking, but the question is, why would people judge and criticize you? I mean, it's not like you haven't tried to pull scams after scams after scams, and I can keep going scams after scams time and time and time and time again, and I can keep going, People that have been put in a position where they have done the wrong are the kind of people that we say, I understand the same may judge or criticize us. Because people who put those kind of statements are people who have tried the same similar tactic far too many times. But here's the thing though, something that I will say that is quite interesting when it comes to Brandon and Mary. They claim that they have low funds, but if you go over to their TikTok, these two don't just have one, but they have two TikTok accounts. One is Maren and Brendan 18, and the other one is the name of their family. And as you can see on this one, they have over 162, let's round it up, over 163k followers. And then on this one they have pretty much 73k followers when you obviously round it up. And then also on top of that, they have got the YouTube page as well. And not only do they have just one YouTube page, both the links here actually represent two different links. So I believe they may even actually have they may have two YouTube pages. But either way, whether they got one or two, it doesn't really matter. It's not that deep. The point that I'm making though is that these two have got two pages, which means they are able to earn money from both of their TikTok pages. So why not use the money that you are earning from your TikTok pages to help with these alleged, yes, I'm saying it, alleged medical expenses? Because that picture of Lola, she could have just been going to the doctors just to get a routine checkup. Obviously the older that we get, we are, required, voluntarily to go and get routine checkups to make sure that our blood levels are in the right place, just to make sure that we are obviously in good health. All right. So we don't know if this picture is actually legit to the fact that, her Lola has actually got pneumonia or TB. I'm not too sure what TB is. Somebody please do let me know in the comment section. So again, that's something else we have to look into, because remember in the past, they even tried to post a video of where they were recording them going past the hospital because Mary at the time thought that she had cancer. And then it turned out she didn't have cancer, and she obviously admitted that she didn't. She just assumed she did because of some information that they gave her that she couldn't tell us, because they wasn't allowed to record when they were in hospital, only outside. But yet we see this one here with pictures. Honestly, these two are a hot freaking mess. Listen, I mean, if we was to go for a conversation of who is the hottest, messiest couple or person of all time on 90 Day Fiancé, I mean, I'm pretty sure these two would be in that top 5 list, you know, but that's a conversation for a whole nother time. But hey, if you've got time and you want to put down your top 5 or top 10 most messed up people, most greediest, thirstiest, or whatever people, listen, by all means necessary, do in the comment section. You know what I mean? We need a list for the most thirstiest people. When I say thirsty, I'm talking about thirsty for money, thirsty to scam. You know, you can make a list for people who would have been the most disgusting. When I say disgusting, I'm talking about the way they speak, the way they breathe, the way they just present themselves. Okay, then we can talk about the ones that have been the most craziest psychopaths, who have been the most craziest psychopaths of all time. Then we can talk about who has been the biggest manipulators of all time. Honestly, these are so many different lists that, you know what, folks, get in the comment section right now and name me a list of any one of those categories, or even make a category of your own, okay, and give me your top 5 or 10. Okay, but it needs to kind of be spoken about, to be fair. Maybe once I see all the comments come in, I may have to then be like, okay, cool, let's have a live stream and actually talk about it, and you know, and then rearrange it if we feel like we want to rearrange some people's lists, if you know what I mean. But it is entirely up to you. But as I said before, when it comes to these two in particular, these are two people who have got not only just one but 2 TikToks that are monetized, so they're earning money from both pages. Then they've also got YouTube pages that's monetized, but then also on top of that, they've got several Facebook accounts as well as several IG accounts. Now, of course, monetization on those aren't exactly the same or as easy as it would be on a TikTok or YouTube, but we know that they have used different Facebook accounts in the past to try and sell iPhones, okay, to people, and then to claim that they have no money, but yet they have somehow, but yet they're able to get a hold of different iPhones that they can sell. So we know that they have different social media accounts, so they can, you know, obviously run whatever hustle they're doing. Now, listen, I don't really hate on the hustles that they're trying to do here, but when the hustles are using other people, that's crazy work, okay? So nonetheless, though, let me know your thoughts down below, okay? Regarding obviously the situation here with these two clowns. Yeah, I said it. You know, do you feel as if that this post that they have made regarding the fact that, you know, their Lola is in a private hospital, and also on top of that, why take her to a private hospital if you can't afford it? Yeah, let's think about that. But anyway, let me know if you agree, if you believe that they're telling the truth, or if you think they're just using an old picture from XYZ and they're just trying to make it look like something that it's not, and really into it, this could just be a normal, you know, medical routine that, you know, people are you know, accustomed to have, or people that are asked to have every now and then. Obviously, the older we get, to make sure that we are in a good, you know, to make sure our body is obviously in a healthy state, rather than obviously neglecting our own health, XYZ. Nonetheless, though, but of course, I can understand in some countries, some of us probably don't even do it because it's so expensive. Unless you got NHS, but hey, that's another conversation. Yeah. Nonetheless, though, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and let's get some of those lists going in the comment section, because god damn, I would love to see what people would rank these two clowns, or scammers, should I say. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.